Hello, I'm SideW1 and welcome to my channel. Today we're on about Going Medieval. It's from developers Foxy Voxel. And let's just jump into a trailer and see what this game's about.
Plague had ravaged the British Isles. In its wake, it left a trail of destruction. And yet, at the end of all things, comes a new beginning. The survivors must rebuild our world. They will defy the forces of nature and overcome scarcity. And they will face those who would do them harm. Only you can help them change the course of history. Together, you can stake a claim in this dangerous land. But you must have the vision and the strength to guide your people out of the dark and into a brave new medieval age.
As you can see on Steam, the summer sale ending 13th of July. Going Medieval is currently priced at £16.79 in the UK with a 20% discount at the moment. Let's quickly jump into the roadmap and see what developers already put into the game and what future updates are going to look like this. Now let's start setting up a new game then. I'm going to go standard, normal. The first time I played this, I played it on very easy because I tend to like to figure out the games on my own without watching tips or tricks or things for beginners, videos like that. So I try to, if I get stuck, there's some games where you need help, but this is kind of not one of them. So yeah, I'm going to start mine on normal in the second playthrough. I got to the end of the research tree, so I class that as finished complete the game. So I'm going to start a new life. This is all the lovely stuff we start off with. You can do lone wolf. Just start maybe, well, start in winter, you get less resources, less settlers, or you can edit one and make one up yourself. I've not jumped into that yet, it'll be something I may do later. So let's go next. Call this Manchester. I'm going to do it hillside. I did valley. Go to valley look. Plentiful vegetation, soil, clay, moderate amount of limestone. You need limestone to make a castle. I didn't make a castle last time. I just made wood huts. So I'm going to try and make a nice castle this time. Map size large. Hit randomizer. See if there's one I like. That looks like. That one will do. Next. This is where you pick your settlers. I'd like to have one with maximum 10, so you can pick up a longbow. I like to have someone with botany who can grow, and someone with, what's the other one, culinary, cook food. So he's marksman, what was he? 9, not bad. On the stars next to the name means that's what they're interested in, and if you they level up quicker, the more XP. So that's marksman's 11, so she might be a keeper. Botany 2, no. Mining, smithing, tailoring, no. Culinary 23, so she's a marksman, she can cook. Hand laundry. Construction 11, culinary, marksman 13. Mining 10. It's this one I'm going to change. Carpentry. Could do with someone decent construction. What are these in construction? That's 3. Construction 11. And someone with decent melee as well. And marksman, so she could do either. What's this one? Yeah. Medicine. Yeah, they'll do for me then. Just click next. So it's just telling you everything about it. Pause and read it if you want. You can show tutorial tips. I know how to play the game, so I'm just going to crack on. Here we go. New life. You can pause and read all this. I'm just going to crack on with the game. Just click to continue. There we go. We're in the game. This is the map. Simple controls. WSD to move around. 1 and 2 to flip the camera. Mouse wheel up and down. I'm just going to have a quick look round. Ooh, nice. Nice iron deposit. If you have a look on the bottom left hand screen here, position clay. So if you click over there, you can see iron 100%, silver, a little bit of silver though, limestone. So what you want to do is first thing, everything here is got a hand over it, so you need to allow it so they can pick things up. Yeah, what I'll do first is jobs. This game reminds me of is oxygen not included. Yeah, this is why I think it's similar to Going Medieval, oxygen not included. You can set the individual sleep time, work time, schedule. What skills? Priorities, you can set up the priorities. Or you can give a priority to a certain job, and you can do that in Going Medieval, but in a different fashion, which I'll get into now. So as you can see here, priority 1 is done first, priority 5 is done last. And what you want to do is take your time and look at each individual skills they've got, and then correspond them to the way you want to set them up. I'll quickly go through this and get back to you. Right, I've set all this up. I'll quickly go through it. Tend, if one of your settlers gets injured and they're unconscious, another settler will pick them up and take them to bed, or else they'll just stay in bed and will wake up eventually. If they're knocked out and they're bleeding out, they might die on the floor. So one of your settlers will come and get them, put them in the bed, and then converse. It's a heal build. You need heal packs and things like that. Hunt. Depends on marksman. You need someone with a bow and arrow to hunt. So anyone's got a star next to them, you want to keep them happy, and the marksman level will go up so they get better at archery. The other two I've just got on 2. One of these is going to be melee, I think. Anyway, probably this one, maybe. Is that the one with decent melee? Yeah, that one. So I'll make that. That's you can't be. You can't be anything. Instruct. That's on 1 because they've got a star next to them, but you do get some decent stats, so you still want other people to do it. So they've got no stats in that, but because they've got a star, they'll level up quicker. That's 11, so it's a 2. And it goes up to 5, this, by the way, so, you know, you can have them as a last resort, you know, just if they start standing round. Grow, harvest. Harvest is obviously when you're growing food and then you harvest it. It depends how much harvest. So if you get someone with a decent level of skill, you need to level them up as well to do better, like herbs and stuff, to grow herbs, and you get a better rate of yield. So you might get more seeds and more actual plants and things to use or eat. You'll get a better yield from it. Animal husbandry. Can't say right. So you start off with a couple of goats and a cat. They'll just look after them, milk them. When they get out of control, if you stick them in a pen, you've got like 20 or something, they'll come over and slaughter them for you to feed your lovely settlers, keep them fed. Mine, I always keep that on 1 because when you want to mine something, you want them to be at it and jump to it. You don't want them to be like, you know, just stood around. Usually it's something I want done straight away. Cutting plants. That's just trees and things. Cutting plants and chopping down trees. Yeah, I want them to do that straight away. Cooking. She's our best cook, or he is. But that's got a star, so that's a 2, but she starts off with nothing. That's a 15, so I'll keep that as a 2. Might keep that as a 3 actually. Have them 2. Craft, don't really matter. I always keep that at 3. Smithing. Carpentry. On the workbench. Boyer's bench, armourer's table. See, some of these will have no stats, that's why they're doing nothing in there, or low stats. So I'd rather them be doing something else. Research, you need that to, well, I'll show you when I get a research table done. Artist, that intellectual, same skill. They're all pretty rubbish at this really for now. Then steward, take care of basic tasks like locking doors, closing windows. I keep that at 1, and hauler's 1 as well. Hauler's basically when they make a mess, they'll pick it up and they'll put it in a place where you tell them to put it basically, and it won't just get left on the floor. Because if you can see here, even though I've just started the game, these things they decompose because they're on the grass. They need to be on the floor and under shelter. Some things. So that's one of the first things you want to look at. You don't want to leave your stuff on the floor too long. So if you have stuff like seeds and food that you grow from your crops or animals, they decompose pretty quick because they're outside or on the floor. And if it's raining, it'll go down quicker. So you want to get on that straight away. So once I've done that, onto schedule. I'll keep that the same for now. I'm not changing that. Manage. So this is where you can set all. You can do things like draft. When you get raided, you need to draft them so they fight and follow your instructions. So you, marksman 11, you got a star. I want you as a ranged weapon. So what I do, I want you to pick up that longbow. And let's get rid of this. So you right click that. Skill required 10. This action is required. Eh? What I might do. Oh no, I'll keep it quite large so you can see. So that's her sorted. This one, marksman 13, melee 21. Is that the high melee? Oh, marksman 11. Yeah, you only start off with 2 bows, so I'll have melee and so you'll be ranged as well. You pick up this bow, and you can be melee one-handed with a shield. All headgear, all apparel. I like to keep them in winter apparel. They do whinge about getting cold. All the armour. So they'll just pick up armour when you get it, and you get it from raids, or you can make it later on. Then all food. I've already set up a profile for this, so you can just stop them from eating certain things. And once I've set these, I'll quickly show you how to do it. So you have to go through each one and set it up. So if you edit food, there we go. So you want them to allow them to eat everything. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about that. It's the raw material, so I don't want to eat in raw cabbage because oh, in fact, yeah, they can eat cabbage. Oh no, do they use cabbage for meals? Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to eat cabbage or barley, apples or raw meat. I want them to save it for cooked meals. I don't want them to be cannibals. They can eat pickled vegetables. Yeah, we'll keep that on. It's not meat, honey. Right, yeah. I'm glad I've had a quick look at that, and that'll switch over to every profile you make. It'll be named something different. So manage over. Yep. Okay. So once that's sorted, first thing you want to do is have a quick look around and see where you want to set up your base. See if there's anything nearby. Right. You want to get them to chop down a few trees first. You're gonna need the bud. I'm just gonna start my base right here in the middle. Simple 9x9. And the first thing you want to do is make a house so they've got somewhere to sleep for the first night. They won't be happy if they haven't got a house. So 7, 8, 9, 8, 8, 8. Then go onto a door. I like to put 4 doors in so I can get in any angle. Then floor. Make sure you don't miss that corner. Okay, and then roof. Start off with hay because that's what I've got at the moment. Making it Q and change the angle which way you want it. Now if I hit go now, they're gonna pick up anything that they need and start building this and pick up the tools. So let's jump into that. Well, you can got some options at the top here that help. You can hide roofs so you can see inside the building. You can hide top of trees so you can see things better underneath them, like animals and hunting things. So let's just start this off. Oh, there it is. On this side. I like the animations they make here. So I'll let them build that. The second thing you want to look into, because it's probably going to start raining soon, is getting all this gear off the floor so it don't rot. So I'll do that next as soon as I've built this, because if you start building something else, you might switch it up and start building something else first. So I tend to do one building at a time, just pause it in between. Hide the roof so I can see inside. Right, do you know what I haven't done? Beds. Where's my beds? There it is, hay bed. So you just put 4 of them in one room basically. Right, that room's done. So now I'm going to start my storage. Storage room's going to be pretty big. So I'm going to leave, I'm going to give my gap there. And then I'm going to start another thing here. Yeah. So if I do 3 gap, I can extend this light. I'll make this a bit longer to suit the next building I put down. The next building will be up here, I think. So I need a wooden floor. That's what I'll do, is cancel that with the right mouse button. Then I'll go down to there and leave it there for now. Oops. So that's that. Get a reef on it. And then I want to zone it. So you default stockpile. This is where all your settlers will bring all your things. Any stockpile that you set up. So what you do, just go into it. And for now, you just want everything in it very high. Except for carcasses and human. You don't want dead bodies in there. They don't like the sight of that. Believe it or not, they don't like dead bodies. And what I tend to do is, somewhere out the way, is get another default zone. And this time I'll go for dumping stockpile. And this is where all the dead bodies are going to go, so they can't see them. I'll just stick that somewhere over here for now. You basically just... I'm glad I just said that. You want waste in here. So... waste, carcass. Don't want animal in there. And over here... waste. We don't want waste in it. Don't want bones, what meat, but yeah. Okay, so that's that sorted. Then priority is very high. Very high. Right, okay, so they'll keep that as a high priority. Now, let me just cancel this floor. Don't need it yet. And then they need to chop some more trees. So let's go all down. And then harvest this. Jobs are good. Yep. Gotta look out for food. Then the next thing after this, I'm going to sort out a kitchen, a research room, and an entertainment room. Them are the three things you need most at the beginning of the game, I think. And then you need some kind of defense, because you're going to get raided at some point. And I'll get to that after they've done all this. In fact, once I've got to the raiding part, and I've completed, I won't show you, oh, I might show you the outcome, but I think I'll just end the video there. I don't want to show you how you should build your town or whatever, just give me the basics how to do it. What I'd recommend first for building, and then figure the rest out yourself. That's the way I prefer to play, basically. So I'll get back to you on the system. Right, now that's done, I'm going to sort out my kitchen and entertaining room. So this is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be 9 like the other one, but it's going to be a bit wider because you have to fit quite a few things in. So first things first, I need a butchering table. So they can cut up the meat. Need a campfire next to that. Then I'm going to have a research table. There. Entertaining. No, is that entertaining? No, it's entertaining. So they need a few basic things to be happy, basically. They need to be fed, clothed well, have entertainment like backgammon table, and need religious worship so they can shrine. So you've got this one and this one, 2 different ones. I stick one of each down. That keeps them happy. Where do I want my door? So I think Have a door there, I think. No, door there. Stick these down first, I think. Yes, sir, okay. In fact, what I'm going to do, stick a medium table down, middle there, some chairs, can't tell which way they're facing them. I'll go for stool instead. Yep, don't worry about stool. Okay. Might have just have one door on this side and one door on this side. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So let's get a wall in. Not enough resources wood. Let's sort that out. So they've got hang on, they need a door in. Wooden door. Make sure when you're placing wooden door and window you have a good look. There's times where I've just locked players in thinking it was a door and really it was a window. And then back to entertainment. It's got quite a big room. I don't know if I'm optimising this as well as I should, but this is just to get them started basically and make sure they're all happy. I think I'll just do that all the way down. No. Have that right up there. Yep. Oh, nice. Ah, right. Okay. Just trying to get this symmetrical. It's got to be done. Yeah, that'll do. Floor. Floor down. Roof. Cute. Then they're going to need some more trees to cut down. Let's send them on a bit of a mad one. These ones here. That'll keep them busy. And then here, cancel that. I want them to dig. I'm going to. The way this game works is temperature figures off temperature. Obviously, if you leave it in a warm place, it's going to go off quicker. So if you dig down to 3, you can use stairs. I like to do this once at a time because it's a bit weird, this game, for going down. You have to hold left control and scroll down See on the top right here, it says 15 of 16, so that's as high as it will go. Obviously, if you leave that. But see how that's that one layer? Then I have to dig below that, and then dig below it, and dig below it. It's complicated. You'll get the hang of it. I'll show you how I do it, and it might help you do it. So let's just jump onto that, get that going, and then I'll get back to you again. Right, once you've got your butchering table down, you want to set that up straight away. Just quick pause this. So what you want to do is put a mount forever. So as soon as a dead carcass of an animal will get chopped up into raw meat, and then the campfire, you can make animal feed that will feed your lovely animals, like your goat, your cat, and then meal. I'd say until you have, I'm going to put 3 because I've only got 3 settlers at the moment, so I'll keep that the way it is. You're going to get a friendly visit now and again, a lonely traveller. You can barter with them. You can't make any coins off them. You've just got to swap things for things, and you need someone with decent speechcraft. I'll get to him when he comes. You'll see he'll pop up here and he'll show you which part of the map he's coming from. He's got a dog with him. Okay. Yeah, he'll come into your village and start walking around, so you've got time yet. But what I did want to say was research. As soon as that table gets built, you want to click on it and mount forever. Important you do that first to get people researching. And if you go into research, you get a few bucks at the start. So what? I can't say the word. Agriculture. Yeah. And then you want to do that again. No. Architecture and then agriculture. I got them mixed up. Right, yeah, get them two. First 2 things you should always get, and then you can, with this, you can start your farms up. Then you want to plan out where you want your farms. I tend to like them near my kitchen and my warehouse, so this is a lovely spot here to start my first farm. So, okay, so cabbage field. Okay, cabbage field, flower field. Red coat field. And the rest are just trees. Okay, keep that there for now. I will be extending this. There should be some flax seeds and what's that, sawgrass. Have a look round for some flax seeds and herb seeds. Once I find one, I'll get back to you. Right, the wandering trader. Here he is, walking around in your house, one of your houses. So what you want to do is find someone with decent speechcraft. Bottom from, second from the bottom. 9, 1, none. Oh wow. You speak to him. Might be able to get some things here. So this is it. Shows you everything he's got on this side, or what he's selling. If it's got an arrow this side, obviously this is me on this side, so I'll be acquiring it for it. And then you have to trade basically. So what's they got? They've got barley. We've got barley. Cabbage seeds. Might have some of them. Carrot seeds, we need some of them. Don't want cider, dog, flax seeds. Let's grab all of them. Basically, you just want to try and buy the seeds off them early doors. No herb seeds. We'll have to wait for them. And that's it at the moment. Right, what can we get rid of? So I need to make up 14 mechanical components. Could sell one of them. Keep the linen cloth. Need to make clothing for our settlers. We've got ale. Right, what can I sell? Sell a cat. And a birch sapling. 2 birch sapling. You get ranks for these. I don't know what it is. I never really looked into it. Something I need to do myself. Just look into it and see what the ranking system is. You get a ranking system. If you once you get loads of gear, you can just give them stuff that even stuff that you don't need, just because you've got too much of it. You get a better ranking. So I'll accept with that. Okay. So now, if I come back over to my farm, I should have flaxseed. Hold on. Pause it. What's this? Got currant, barley, cabbage, flax. Carrot. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so that's all my farm's done at the moment. So we get herbs. Herbs will go at the bottom here. So what I can now do is finish off my fence, I think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To make this into a fence, you click on one, either this one or this one. Just do the loop there, and then you spin it round. Easy enough. Normal. Do it again. And I want a gate in here somewhere. Let's put the gate here. Okay, that's that side. Right, so this is one of your first encounters you'll get. And your first raid as well. Technically it's not a raid. People will flee their settlements and come and join yours. You can either help them out. That's his stats. And we're going to get 1 action, 2 marauders. It'll come for them in a day. So, as always, we're going to let them in. First thing you need to do as well, quickly go over to jobs. Put it to 1, hunt 19, it can be a 2, construction 2, grow 2, harvest 2, nope, mine 1, cut plants 1, cooking, craft, methane, Nero, carpentry, that was a 2, tailoring 2, research. You can be a number 1 researcher because you got 2 stars and you learn it quicker. Artist 1, steward 1, well 1. Schedule, can have a bit same at the moment. Manage. Melee 4, marksman 19. So we're going to go two-handed weapon. No shields. All headgear. Winter apparel. All armor. Edit food. Oh no, not edit food. Set that food. Set them stimulants. No new research. Everyone's too busy. So, yep. Search party arrives in 1 day and 56 minutes. So the first thing we need to do is set up a killing chamber basically. I think I'll do it up here at this top end. Here, I know. This is just a basic one. So this is going to be... Let's do it nice and simple. Where's my door? Door's there. That's going to be a door, a little tunnel. Then just building a platform for me access to stand on basically. I think that was big enough actually. So do that to there, that to there, to there, that to there, to there. A nice lovely floor. Some ladders. What are these called? Melons. These help your villagers stay protected when they get shooted at by arrows. Should get anything on that. Turn. Oops. Double click that. Cancel that. This one could go there, so it's a corner. That one corner. This one corner. And that one corner. Okay. Hopefully they've got enough wood for that. What I'm going to do now is just stick a door there. So the nice little box in. We'll have the melee guy stood in there. No, me actually stood on top. Right, I'll see you back in the day when all this is done. Oh no, in fact, sorry. So here we go, we've got my little hole here. It's a bit fiddly, see that one, want to dig it. You better have just digging it and then putting down a ladder, digging it, put down a ladder so you get to 3. So this will be the second time. Pause it there. Another ladder. Place it that way. And then peek in there. So that's the third one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's how far down you want to go. Now you want to put the last bit of ladder in. Bit fiddly, as you can see. And this is where all your stuff's going to be for your food. I'll dig that out in a bit once everyone's done what they're doing. Right, the red's coming. Let's get ready for this. Now you can either choose to surrender the villager back, or keep them. It tells you what enemies you fight, and we'll get a positive mood modifier for helping Alfred out. So let's do this. Get ready for battle. So you do have like a couple of minutes, or maybe 20 seconds or something before they start charging it. So they're there. They're going to come round here somewhere. My base is up here. Right, okay. So what you want to do is go to manage. You want me two-handed at the bottom of the stairs. You there. You there. Then I want you up here somewhere. You up here somewhere. Now if you're playing this on easy, you can always cheese it, save the game, so you don't lose a villager. But I'm not doing that, and I didn't do it last game. So here we go. It'll automatically drop down the game speed, and then the incursion starts. That means they're coming over now. They're en route. There they come. He's pretty fast. Have a look at them. Head down, running. They're going to come up. Lost them. Oh, there they are. So you need to get closer. He's going to try and break down the door. You two. Kill him. Go on, lad. And then they'll try and run off. But one's hobbling. You two. Kill him. Nice. So that's your first raid. So all you want to do now, select all your units, undraft them, so we can go about the business. And then all their armour and dead bodies has got a forbidden sign on it. Just want to go on that. Unclick all that. And then they'll put all their gear in here. And they should put all the dead bodies over here somewhere. Yep, that. So once everything's cleaned up, I'll show you how to do the kitchen, and then that'll be my last tip before I end this sort of quick introduction to the game, what maybe you should do first to make your own gameplay where you want. But this is how I started my last game, and it seemed to work, and hopefully you have a good experience on this game like I did. So I'll get back to you in a bit anyway, once everything's sorted. Right, once your villagers have put everything away and they start doing normal jobs, you can tell that most of the gear's away. Let's head down to our cellar. It's usually about 3.5 to 4.5, but what you want to do is get to the bottom of your ladders. Then, oh, I've lost it. Scroll up a bit. Zoom in. And you want to see the top of that ladder there. Zoom in a bit closer just to make sure. So that's the bottom floor of that. Let's have a look. I think that's it. No, I think it's one higher. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, see what I mean? It's a bit fiddly. So that's the bottom. Yeah, that's that one. So I go up one now. So what you want to do is just dig out a few blocks. And I tend to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig out 5. And then you want to dig one in the middle. There. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do a 10 by 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You put a door in the middle there, and then copy the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then, once all that's dug out, I'll get back to you, but you stick down another default pile, and then you change this one to just have sticks and things, and wood and clay and stuff that don't decompose. You want all your meals down here, and you want a floor in there so it don't get the you don't get the decomposed message. So I'll get back to you again once this is all done. Alright, so next you want to stick down your wooden floor. Then go to your default pile. Set this one up first, so you can just copy it. So this one, you got set to highest priority. You got apparel, carcass. You want animal but not human. You want food, fermented ingredients, yeah. Materials, you don't want materials down here. Hang on, let me check. Textiles. Yeah, I'll put leather down here. Manufactured, I'll put down. I don't want here. Raw, don't want here. Seeds I want down there. Warfare, yes. Fodder, no. Waste, no. Now what? Books, medicine, trophy structures. Let me quickly just go through this again. What clothing? Yep. Carcass. Yep. Food, all the food, raw, stimulants, meal. Yep, all that. I'll change that later on. Material, I don't want any except for textiles. Just, yeah. Seeds, warfare, fodder, waste. All my books. And then all I'll do then is copy it. Just double check on that. Yep. Very high. Fodder waste. Right. Then I'm going to stick haul all the way back to 1. So the clean up. Get rid of all this dirt, put it upstairs, bring all the food downstairs, books and everything. And that's my basic start to this game. I hope it helps. I hope you enjoy the game like I have. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye.